My money is my money, your money is our money.
No, that's not true.
We had a fight with you.
I wouldn't like the uncertainty of the position that you're in.
There is no safety coming from that. I don't get as much money. I don't have to go office, for example.
Yeah.
It's great every day.
Beautiful.
So
you're
it's
going
not
to be
the answer.
unhappy regardless. Fair enough, got it.
I'm going to generate the heat on the way there.
No, I saw it.
You can breathe.
I am breathing. Hello, Michael.
Nice to meet you.
Relationships where you have one person who is working, I call it regular job, right? The one who is stable, who gets his money every month, he works for someone, he has only evenings and weekends to himself, and then the opposite to that, someone who is self-employed and has all the time, but at the same time has to manage that time. We are very different with you in terms of that.
We are, yeah.
Considering that's not our only difference, we are very different culturally as well.
We are indeed.
I am actually Ukrainian, even though I might sound American, and he is English. It wasn't very easy from the start. Well, probably was easy from the start. And now I feel like more and more we hit some important topics where our cultural differences and personal differences are shown a bit more.
Yeah, definitely.
From your experience as an Englishman, how different is it dating me? I mean, it is very different, right?
Not really different. You're no different to any other girl, really. You all have the same needs and wants and emotions and everything like that comes with every other woman that you meet.
Is it the same, all the same as?
You have slightly different, like how you behave just out and about.
Okay.
And some of your reactions are going to be slightly different because of your culture, how you're brought up, your reaction to certain things that I wouldn't normally do or an English person wouldn't normally do. But yeah.
Let's jump straight into the main topic of what I do and what you do. Just tell us what you do first.
What job?
Yeah.
Oh, I work for a shipping company.
So that's logistics.
Logistics, yeah, transportation, logistics.
Yeah, and that's working for someone,
Yeah.
and you just get your money every month, and
Yeah.
that's it. You feel stable, you feel secure,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And I am probably the opposite, even though I've worked for someone. There is no safety coming from that side, from the side of your job and what you do. But I do value different things. It's more important for me that I have more time, that I'm building something for myself, and it's mine, it's under my name.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't get as much money or it's not as consistent, but I do like the fact that I'm my own boss and I can just do whatever with my time.
I like the stability, the income that you get if you're salaried or I'm salaried. When you're salaried, that you've got that income regardless. The safety net of if you're sick, you get the sick pay, you get holidays, of course, all the bank holidays paid, you can do overtime, you can change your shifts. So I like that kind of security that of course, it can all be pulled out from underneath you, but if you're working for a half decent company, hopefully that shouldn't be a concern.
So is this success to you?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I like the stability. That's all I'm used to. I wouldn't like the uncertainty of the position that you're in, especially because you're so starting out at the very start. Just 2-3 years down the line, you could look a lot different. You could, be at that point where all those concerns that you have at the moment are not going to be there in 2-3 years. Mm-hmm. So when you first start a business, I'd imagine that everyone goes through the same things that you're feeling now. So I don't think that's that's part of the thing if you want to proceed down that avenue.
Yeah, that's the only thought that keeps me going. Well, one of them.
Well, I'd imagine a lot
beginning.
of self-employed people still probably feel like that, especially if they're their own boss.
Yeah.
They're always going to have that at the back of their minds. Like if I'm sick or something like this.
Yeah, it all
then-
depends on you.
Yeah, it's all down to you. If you're sick or something happens to yourself, you're always going to have that worry.
Yeah.
Whereas I wouldn't have that concern. So,
Yeah, some days feel very different when you're just calm and you just do your thing, and I'm all. But I don't tell him that every day. When I'm like that, like you don't know, usually.
yeah, I definitely know when you're having one of those days, though.
Well, you notice, yeah. If you want to notice, you would notice. Success to me would be something a bit different. Like I understand the safety of having a regular job, but there was always something inside me that wanted more, and like I wasn't able to stop it and just shush it, and do one thing for somebody. So success for me would be, of course, more money, but that's usually down the way. It's not right. It's not right away. And time, I don't have to go office, for example.
Yeah.
And you have to.
Well,
Well,
I can work from home.
yeah, but I mean, if you want to go for 2 weeks somewhere, it would be harder for you rather than for me.
Yeah, I'd have to ask someone. I'd have to get it approved first.
Like people go for a month, for example, somewhere warm, and they work from there.
Oh no, I have to work in the UK, I think.
So yeah, you're less mobile.
Yeah, I don't want to. If I was on holiday, I wouldn't want to work anyway. I'd just want to be on holiday.
Yeah, but
I don't know
you
why I
don't
would
have
want to work on holiday.
Because it's not a holiday. You just move somewhere for a month to have a bit of sun. Look at this. It's great every day.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, who wants to work on their holiday?
It's
Not
not a
me.
holiday. So what fears did you have about my instability?
Mostly financial, of course. That would be the first concern because we both live together. So you're going to be asking your partner, if you're in this position, you're going to be asking your partner to perhaps cover the bills maybe. That hasn't happened here, but it could potentially happen to yourself. If you are in that, I'm sure you probably had this conversation with yourself or with your partner. But I think a lot of it's down to financial, and plus you're going to constantly be worried and anxious. Maybe, I don't know, it depends what kind of person you are, but I'd imagine most people are going to feel like that way, and it's going to probably affect your relationship if you're in one. I know it definitely has affected, because I can definitely feel when you're, I definitely can tell when you're, upset and stuff about things, and it has a compounding effect with other stuff. If you're unwell or something, it's just gonna.
This just leads me to the thought that if I had a regular job, I would be also unhappy, but the reason would be different. So it's not about the job or having that regular job that everybody has, because I'm still gonna be unhappy. Like I'm still gonna be irritated that I'm not doing more, that I'm not following me, that I'm just doing whatever everybody else is doing,
Yeah.
So
you're
it's
gonna
not
be
the answer.
unhappy regardless. Fair enough, got it.
It's not the reason, the regular job and being just stable, it's not the main thing. Like it only on the outer level, but deep there is other reasons why this is actually the way I do it, not the way you want it.
Yep.
Our work-life balance, even though I think we've kind of managed to build it okay, but
Well,
in
we
general,
see each other every day, so.
Well, I mean, we live together. So
We do,
it would be
but
hard
I
to-
work shifts, and at the moment I'm in the office for a couple months. So we do see each other every day, and we do get an evening. We can still watch things together. We still get our weekends together sometimes when I'm not working.
Yeah, I just don't have full weekend.
Well, you don't get the weekend. You always seem to be constantly working.
Yeah, because I have shoots on the weekend, and that's when people are free.
Yeah.
But my point is, you often can take a weekday off.
Yeah, I get
That
you.
helps.
Yeah.
Plus, we can do something afterwards on the weekend because you have your own plans anyways.
Yeah.
You want to go gym, you want to game, I want to be alone as well. So I guess it's okay, half of the weekend to spend doing something, and then we are doing something together. Our work-life balance wasn't affected that much,
Yep,
I would say.
I would agree.
Have you ever had doubts about what I do?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I had to.
What about me? Where does it say African?
Because
Video
I
is just
don't
like
understand.
counseling.
I don't understand how you can do something for someone.
Well, a lot of people do that.
Just like
A lot of people are employees instead of employers.
just doing the same thing, living every day as the previous day.
Yeah. Well, it gives me, there's not, yeah, that's fine, but you're doing exactly the same thing. You're going out, do shoots,
No, but
come back.
no. Yeah, but in the last year, I've grown more, so I've already moved on, and shoots is not the main thing, right? As right now, I am starting out consultations. I'm gonna be working on my personal brand, and you just still go to the office.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure all my homies out there who do that, you just insulted them, by the way. So, yeah.
English people.
Yeah, so. Yeah, it's just, stability. That's what you don't get. You can't do that if you got a broken arm, can you?
But you don't
Or
get
broken leg.
what?
Can you do your job with a broken leg?
Consultations, yeah.
Well,
I'm just on my chair.
good for you.
So see, we're so different in terms of all these topics. I feel like we need to constantly talk, because if we don't, then we're gonna lose each other somewhere and it's all gonna go down the drain. Is there any big lesson you've learned
Yeah.
since you've like met me, considering job, work and stuff, right? Like exactly around this topic, right? The self-employed and employed, like
Big one. It's
working
just to
with
sort of
Instagram and stuff.
Try and support you as best as I can, because I've recently discovered that it's no help if you don't support the person who's trying to do it, because it will just cause problems. But of course, I'm very conservative, as in the fact that I'll make sure that if I think that who I'm with is doing something wrong, I will let them know. But then at the same time, if the person does a pretty good job at convincing me that what they're doing is the right thing, and they're going to explain it to me and go through it in detail, then that can alleviate some of the fears that I'll have.
Am I convincing you?
Yeah, you've convinced me so far. Of course, I need, some reassurances from time to time that everything's going well your end. But
Yeah, but at the same time, I just want to know that it's not that I'm working to reassure him, because I see rewards in every little bits where you won't see it. When you build your personal brand and when you do something online, it's not only about like all the videos and photos and information that you post. There is a lot of inside work going on for most people, because it's such a new industry, I guess, right? Yeah, I feel like for a week or two, I would go and do a regular job just to be stable and not to think about anything else. Of course, sometimes I'm also thinking. Rarely, though. Probably never.
yeah, you never think.
Yeah. To go back. But that wasn't the lesson. That wasn't your biggest lesson. Like something you've taken for yourself.
Oh, from myself. What about you?
Yeah, because you've never, I would say you've never met a person who does something like that.
No, I haven't met a person that ever is self-employed or wants to be self-employed, or whatever position you're in right now, or yeah.
So what's your biggest lesson?
To support you. To support the person who that I'm with, of course.
There is nothing you've taken for yourself?
Just to let you do you, kind of thing,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's also important.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. You know what I wanted to just mention as well, because everybody says that, English men want everything to be 50-50. So that's a bit of a tough topic out there online. Are you one of those?
Not always.
Always.
What do you mean, not always?
So it's like,
I wouldn't pay for
I'm
the first day. That's
kind of
suicide.
vegetarian, but I'm not sometimes.
Oh, paying for the, what do you mean, like 50-50
On
always?
everything,
Or?
yeah.
Well,
Well,
no, not everything, because what if I get you a present? Do I then expect the same whatever the value of that present's worth to
no,
be
probably not a present.
reciprocated?
No.
So
No,
what do you mean, like 50-50, like all the time?
general spendings.
Like, oh, general, what do you mean? Like, well, we are 50-50. Like, we pay for the food, we pay for the rent and stuff.
Yeah, we pay for rent 50-50. We pay
And the utilities and the bills.
the bills and stuff.
So we are 50-50.
So is it acceptable to you that you paying for everything?
What?
You know what they say, especially in Slavic world, that my money is my money, your money is our money.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
What do you mean? So like as in...
Your money is our money. My money is my money.
no, that's not true. No, that's definitely not true.
Not true in your world.
Yeah, in our world. In my world. No, that's not true. That's not fair, I wouldn't say.
Not fair.
Not
It's
fair.
not fair.
Life's not fair. No, that's not fair, but we are 50-50 though, so. To my knowledge, you paid me today, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
A lot of our girls are dating English men.
Mm-hmm.
And the other way around, a lot cannot date them exactly because of that thing.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't work out because 50-50, you know, it all has to be fair and stuff.
Okay, what about if you was earning more than the man? Would it still be 50-50? Would you still take all your man's money even though he's earning less than you?
Yeah, because he's a man. And I could use my money either for myself or just to, you know, do something around the house or holidays or just treats and stuff.
So you would treat your man?
Yeah,
There you go.
maybe.
There you go. You heard it here first.
So you're gonna wait until but then you will have to cover everything, all the bills.
No, you're going to have to cover all the bills.
Wait, no, I'm
you're the
talking
one
about
who's-
treats, not bills. I'm gonna get the treating
No,
part,
you can cover the
treats
bills and
part.
I can do the treats.
Well, my treats are gonna have to be very expensive then.
I don't know about that.
Much more than the bills and
Maybe some slimes. We'll see.
slides. Can you say that you fully understand what I do?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Yep.
I like the confidence.
Yeah.
So what do I do?
You go to central London and do shoots with whoever wants to be having a shoot of themselves.
Okay, this is gonna be
In the
stuck with
most simplest terms, essentially, if you just boil it down to that, then that is it. Whereas, like, the simplest thing that I do is put cargo on ships behind the desk, which is essentially what I do. Obviously, there's more to it than that, but yeah, you go around, you take pictures or videos or whatever, content,
Yep.
and you do that.
Does it make you cringe?
No,
I know, I still have a feeling sometimes.
really.
Even though I do it. Yeah. I don't know why.
Well, I could do clean toilets if I was getting compensated for it. Wouldn't enough? I'd more than happy to do that. It's easy. I could do that for 8 hours, clean some toilets, and then if I get paid enough, I'll do it.
How much would you be paid for cleaning?
The same amount. I would definitely quit my job and clean toilets.
Really?
Yeah, but easy. I'll be on my feet, just wear a mask, don't get the smell.
Oh, you like cleaning though.
Little responsibility. You know, I could do that job, and there's always going to be business for toilets that need cleaning. No one's going to get rid of you because someone needs to fucking do it. You know what I mean? Someone's got to do it.
No, but sometimes I think that you
Can't get
don't-
replaced by AI.
True. Until robots come in.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think you don't really understand what I do.
Well, that is what you do.
No, but let's talk about the bigger thing that I am starting on doing, because shoots are shoots, right? I started with doing content creations, photography and filming for influencers,
Yeah.
primarily fashion
Yeah,
influencers. doing street style, but it's not the main thing,
Oh.
right now already, because it's grown into bigger thing that has to deal with social media, personal brand. So there, do you understand what I?
No, not really. In terms of your consultations, I mean, not entirely. Of course, you've only done one so far, I think you told me. You've done one consultation, so I'm not really sure what exactly it is you talk about. To be fair, I haven't asked. Well, I have. I think I have. Have I asked?
I think
I
a
was
couple
like,
of
what-
times, yeah, because it was a couple of calls, and
Yeah.
then you've asked me a couple of times.
Yeah, but like ever like in depth kind of. I imagine you probably give them advice, guidance, whatever it is, on how to build their social media profile. Seeing as you've done that yourself, maybe you can fill me in on what you talk about.
The first consultation I had was with a girl who is an English teacher, and not only. It's English, German, and Bulgarian, I guess, the languages that she does.
Okay.
And then she wants to build her own language school. You tell me, where are you at? Where do you want to get?
Yeah.
Right? Literally, you can show me a person and tell me, I want to be like this person. And we built this path, build this plan from A to B, how to build your feed, what do you have to put in your highlights, what you need to do with stories, what is the purpose of reels. So every instrument there, other social medias as well. It's not only about Instagram, it's also YouTube, TikTok, anything else, because I myself am interested in every social media channel.
Are you like a coach kind of thing? Do you remain with this person, or is it just
Consultation is usually one couple of calls thing.
okay?
It's not mentoring.
Oh, okay.
But there is mentoring, which is monthly, and yeah, then you have my help. There is going to be like dedicated hours where we can get in touch, and I am basically there for you.
Yeah.
But this is more of a when the person wants to do it himself or herself.
Yep.
I will give all the information, explain everything, all the basics.
Yep.
Right? We will decide what to post, how to post, based on that person, all your values, all your goals, all your ideas, right? We're just gonna get it into one plan. And then we will just add a bit of what needs to be done from the algorithm point of view or audience point of view, so a bit of marketing. And then you have a clear plan what to post, how to post, and when to post.
Okay.
And you work on that yourself.
Okay.
That's the consultation. Mentoring is when you do it with me.
Yep. Okay. So you work together essentially.
Yeah,
Okay.
we work together.
Okay.
I didn't think you understand.
I do now.
Well, how do you see our future?
Short term or like long term?
Well, short term, let's say.
Or like just related to work or something?
Yeah.
Well, if it all goes well, you'll be very successful. I'd imagine. You'd be
Okay,
very
yeah.
successful.
You were waiting for me to say, yeah, I will be.
Yeah,
A
freaking
bit
better
of
be.
reassurance.
Very, very successful, hopefully. And then we can use your labor for,
My labor.
to buy me a Porsche.
What you gonna buy me?
A Mini Cooper.
Speaking of Porsche and Mini Cooper, have you ever thought of if I'll be making more than you?
Ideally, hopefully. That would be nice. What? I
Well-
don't have nothing wrong with the woman making more than the man in the relationship. Have you ever thought about that? I wouldn't mind. That would be perfect. Because then we wouldn't have to worry as much.
What if I want a Porsche?
You can get a Porsche.
No, but I want you to get me a Porsche.
Well, then you can get me a Porsche.
And you're gonna get me a Porsche? No, but what if, when you make more, so I'll be able to afford more.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's
I
fine.
will want more.
Well, you have the money to buy it.
But I will want from my man as well. more?
Well, you can have within reason. You know, you can't get everything gifted to you, of course. Because you'll have your own cash and monies. You wouldn't be like, why would you ask me for something when you can just get it yourself? There you go. Especially those big ticket YSL stuff, right?
Well,
There you
because
go.
I want my man to give it to me.
Well, how about you give me the money and then I'll give it to you?
But you have to say goodbye.